All right. I'm here with Group N. We've got Fomof, Dur, and Nevic. I'm gonna need to put this in the correct place. All right, here we go. They are working on their bids. Okay, so here's the combos. Nordic Engineering, Tagawa Agricultural, Saxony Militant. I had the privilege of practicing this set, and it was kind of rough for me. So we've got Mr. Durr out to 12 on Sax Mill. Togag gonna be the 0 bid. No Nord NG at 1. Togag is good into this stuff because it's got the traps to deter these low power combos. Sax Mill is not that mobile because of the militant board. We got here. Okay, 12-3. I kind of like Nord NG here, if I'm being honest. I think it's the most versatile, most flexible, fast factory card, which with 3-player could be quite good. Let's see here. I'm thinking, yeah, Nord NG is going to have delayed enlist. Sax Mill could get him sooner. Togag, probably delayed enlist as well. Going to need a lot of upgrades probably on Togag. You don't need a lot of workers, so you can use that to spread, which is nice. Starting with 4 pop means you're in range of T2 pretty close. So I think Nord NG's the best pick here, but Togag's better than it looks, actually. I think we'll end up with like, I don't know, 17-5-0, 17-8, 17-8-0 or something like that. What do we have here? All right. So Dur and Nevic, both interested in Nord NG. I know that they're all comfortable on all the combos. That's the nice thing here. Fomof seems pretty good with Nord. Pretty comfortable. Nord NG better than it, you think? You could go off into Albion's village, produce on 3, and be upgrading on the oil tile. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so 17. I think we're going to be at like 17-8 on Nord NG, and then Togag will probably be claimed here soon by Mr. Dur. Maybe Mr. Dur. Either Nevic or Dur. I think Fomof is going to enjoy Sax Mill. He saw from my play what not to do. I think Togag won the game we played. Let's see. Oh, no. No, I believe actually Nord Energy won the game. Bidding complete. Okay. Yep. Dur took Togag there. So let me enter these in. So Fomof on Sax Mill. Sax Mill 17. Maybe a little bit high just with the deficiency Sax Mill has. Dur on Togag, not a surprise to me. Actually, let me put... This should be kind of a treat. I think it's hard for any of these factions to do that much. Like, Togag's so slow. But luckily it can spread because it doesn't really need... It doesn't really need workers to run its economy because it's going to have so many upgrades. Nord NG at 7. So, Nevic taking Nord NG at 7. I think that's a good value right there. I think Sax Mill, if it gets any of those factory rush combat or CCs, it's actually pretty challenging because you're going to need an economy because it's a 3-player game. And Togag has high power, so it's hard to win combats off them between the power and the traps, even though they're at low power for quite a while. Fomof, Sax Mill, Nord NG7. Yeah, so this looks good. All right, we're going to update that, and then we're going to get into the game. All right, so they haven't started yet. This looks good, though, on the bids. I would say the only person who overpaid is probably Fomof. I think he overpaid because I had a rough time on Sax Mill. Again, my luck wasn't bad. My build was bad. Yeah, I played it wrong for sure. But Fomof's going to open with something more eco-ish. And yeah, I bet he'll do the 3-minute Sax Mill opening on Sax Mill and go for like 1 early upgrade. Sorry, 1 early enlist. He'll probably want an upgrade or enlist factory card if he can get it. Still not started yet. They're figuring something out, clearly. Maybe Fomof had to do something. Probably just waiting for Fomof to join, I'm guessing. Don't know why. He's on a lag for the other people. Should be a really good set here. All very strong players. All very experienced, high level, like later stages of the tournament players as well. So I'm looking to see some really crisp play, and there's Fomof, so they must have been waiting for him. So we'll get in here in just a minute once Fomof is in. Fomof in pretty good form. Nevic normally in quite good form, just generally. And Dur, yeah, Dur is also in good form. I think the form is pretty good. Nevic's, I play with him a good amount, and he always is really quite sharp. So if I had to predict, I would predict that like Dur and Nevic each take a game, if I had to predict. But it's really tough to predict. Let me see here. So the bids, Sax Mill, Nord NG, Togag. I think Nord NG could maybe... That's the thing, is it can't run over either faction, and it's the fastest. But you can also play it as an eco. This is an interesting set. I'd say a tough one. A tough one to play. You can almost tell it's so out of the ordinary. It's like beginners wouldn't be playing this. When is Fomof? Fomof can't get into the game because he's too famous. Hilarious. Most popular. Scythe boy. Most pop. Alright, finally they got it. Alright, let's get it going, guys.
Mic on. Mic feedback off.
All right, we
Charging
back.
battery.
Let's get it. Got my headphone going. They're starting their game. All right, normal starts from Pat. Build bonus is neighbor tunnels. So Nevic. Oh, okay. He's picking up 1 wood. Gonna get an upgrade. And yeah, Fomof looking like he's gonna do that. Sacks mill in 3 minutes opening. It's basically like a move, produce, trade, produce, move, trade for a metal and a food, produce, move, and then Dur using the opening I saw the other day. Oh, Fomof doing something interesting here, getting an upgrade. He's got 1 worker on oil still. And we got upgrade into upgrade from Nevic. He is going to need 2 more wood. But Nevic should be making quite a bit of coin up with the upgrade star here. With what I think he's going to do. It just might be too time consuming. Also, you know, Sax can just enter Nord's base anytime. Alright, so Fomof trading for a oil and a metal. I don't know about all that. Oh, very interesting. Not what I expected from Nevic. I expected to leave a worker there, trade for 2 wood, build a mine on the oil, do upgrades. And he gets a really good encounter here to get an enlist. I think he'll go for a coin deploy. Maybe not. Yeah, he did. Coin deploy into cards. Really good start for Nevic with that encounter. Getting the 3 food he needed. If only he could have paid Pop, that would have been perfect, but it's still very much worth it. You know, 0 mechs out. This is quite good. Neighbor tunnels. He gets 2 points if he builds. Put a mill down is what I think is going to happen. Togue Ag should have plenty of power, especially they have traps to protect themselves early. I think they will end up going. Unless they have some sort of popularity objective or something. And they need T2. They want to get to T2. They'll end up taking a building here. It just sucks to lose money, and they don't really need power, so not a good encounter for them. They would have probably enjoyed many other encounters a lot more. They're probably complaining in chat, I'm guessing. And he takes it. He takes the mill eventually. I think Fomof's going to have some issues, or sorry, Nevic on Nord is going to have some issues here. He needs to get that worker either moved or protected from the character stomping on it. And here we go. We've got... This is a different opening for Fomof. Never seen it before. I'm a little skeptical with the upgrade deal. A little skeptical of it, to be honest, but I shouldn't question him. Probably be really smooth. All right, 3 worker production. Togag with 2 upgrades already. Wow. Okay. Okay. He's going hard on those. Just into enlist. Because yeah, you don't really need mechs on Togag. You can be pretty delayed. Honestly, this is a great spot for Togag. Like, I wouldn't mind playing the Togag part of this. Put another trap down to protect the entrance, the other side entrance to your base here through wood. Don't really, and then walk through the lake to the factory. It could be really good. So Fomof getting 2. This is taking forever. Fomof's opening is taking forever, in my opinion. I know it's gonna get quicker, but I just think you hope for an encounter or upgrade elsewhere. He's gonna be upgrading, yeah. So he can straight up enlist, but it's already round 7. Not that any mechs have come out. It's okay. Not quite sure. How did he... Oh, he traded for oil and another upgrade. Okay. Ending up with... Oh, okay. This is interesting from Nevic, and he's not too concerned because this turn, Dirk could have moved and killed his, bumped his workers, but instead he's enlisted them, produced. And that was his first enlist, so that makes sense to prioritize it. But there's no mechs coming out yet, so he didn't really need to. He could have waited. No one doing mechs. They're all protected, so. Everyone got the memo. We're just going to start. First deploy. Sax can just trade to enlist now, which I guess that's cool. I just don't think it was worth all those turns. Having economy is good. He's getting away with it because the mechs are so delayed. I bet it's something he calculated, but... Alright, so now... I think Nevic is trying to force Togue to lose Pop in a way? Not quite sure. He has more workers than he really needs, I guess. Oh, I like this, though. Upgrade on 3, probably? Or, yeah, produce on 3. Okay, so... Underpass comes out. Cool, cool. Gotta do underpass first with Sax, because it's Sax mill. Oh, he's got himself a wood. Dang, okay. That might get stolen. I don't know about that wood. I think Dur's gonna enjoy wood like that. Can't dangle that type of wood right in front of Dur and not have it be snatched. Okay, Shinobi coming out. No upgrades to mechs. Having the one worker on food is kind of nice. He's got 2 enlists already, and then yeah, the mill worked out okay. Wasn't his favorite thing, but it's not a good encounter, but it works out pretty well. Nice. So 7 workers for Fomof. He can move out to a tunnel, deploy speed. He's first to the factory because of Nevic's ecoing. Pretty cool ecoing he's doing here, though. I like it. Okay. Ooh, very cool from Dur. I kind of enjoy that. One more produce. Finish workers. Has all the food he needs. If only... Oh, if only Nevic puts down a little speed mech, he can just take the food. Maybe even spend it. Wow. That could be a problem. Nevic maybe has an interesting setup with his workers here. It's like using some of the workers as an offensive threat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Everyone's prepared something pretty nice here. And I would expect nothing less. Part of the reason I'm casting this game, even though I'm tired and I don't have any Yeti to join me. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna... Ooh, okay, this is coming together for Fomof. Pretty enjoyable. First to factory. I don't know that... Yeah, I like what Nevic's doing more than just a little factory rush. He's got a pretty cool engine setup here. Gonna have a upgrade star. He's only got 2 upgrades left, and he's been walking all around. Pretty cool. So Dur, depending on his factory card, may have some trouble with finishing workers, but he'll probably just start building. Sorry, finishing mechs, but he'll probably just start building. Produce, build. No one can take it. No, I think he'll go to like 2 mechs and then just do a bunch of buildings, neighboring tunnels, or not even. Either way. Hold on.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, sorry about that. I had to take a break for a sec. Here we go. So, oh, big moves coming out from Durr. Durr getting a nice little block back here. I like that in case he's to Nevic deploys, as well as taking some workers. He's got Shinobi first, so taking some workers out to hit. Oh, this is a great play. Great play. Capitalizing on Fomof taking so long. Really beautiful. Both had fives. Fomof really couldn't lose that. He threw almost everything he had. Interesting. 5 workers, though. Yeah, Durr moving real quick. And it's not like he didn't even get that great of an encounter. That was very nice by Durr. Pretty much, I think Fomof was, he was about to do he had his speed mech. He was going to take the factory. So now Tagawa wins the factory because Tagawa hit that attack really well. I don't know why he brought so many workers. I think he just didn't want to get them bumped without Fomof having to fight him. Fomof, not in the worst shape. But that was actually really bad. Like, he's still okay. He's got an economy. But I think, that was a big punish for taking that upgrade. I think that was it just really slowed him down. When you're getting beat and knocked off the map by Togag as Saxony, you took a real long time and probably are on the mill board. This is really good for Nevic, I think. I think that bodes well for Nevic. Where are we at with bids? Okay. Maybe I'll move these up a little bit so you can see them better. Sorry. All right, so Nevic getting another enlist. And then enlist upgrade for Durr. Only needs one more. Really nice. I think Durr will just be... Durr doesn't have... Yeah, he just enlists in between moves. He's going to move again and trap the factory. So, in terms of the bids, I'd say the high bid on Sax is not looking worthwhile to me right now. I think the Nord NG can just keep ecoing forever if the game hasn't ended between the two other people, which is cool. So I'm okay with that bid. But the Togag is looking amazing right here. Pretty sure, Durr, once Fomof is done here, Durr will take factory. The only thing is, Fomof could hit him here, proc the trap, so trigger the trap, and then hit him in 2 places, but like... So low power versus so high power. I don't... He could hit him with 2v1. I just think his game, even if he did, Durr's got Shinobi. I think it's just not going to be good shape here. Eek. Painful. That punish by Durr was just brutal. Fomof getting some spread, getting back on the map. That's the right move right there. I like what he did. He might be able to win this fight. I think he can. Like a 3-3-4, let's just say he throws. That's 10 power. Guess he needs like 4-4-4 to win it. If Durr probably won't try too hard. Yeah, 4-4-3. Good for Durr. With the factory card, he'll be able to pick up some easy combat. And Nevic less mobile. I think Nevic has a good approach here. His only problem is so I guess he's in good shape because Tagawa can't end as fast, and Tagawa is the one who's winning between Saxons. So, putting down a mine. Very nice. Very nice. Stacking that paper. Durr doing really well, but a longer game is good for Nevic. He'll just eco forever, and they'll both run out of things to do, like big time. Fomof has like 2 more turns of things to do with no factory card, And hopefully Dur gets a factory card here. So yeah, even if Tagawa takes all the fights off Saxony, they still have to do bottom rows, which is gonna take forever. But anyone who's trying to like end in the mid game won't be able to with the spread that Tagawa's got going here. I'd say Dur playing really well. Yeah, he's on a lot of territories here. 7. Dur playing great here. Fomof probably feeling the frustration. If there's a factory card in there, or a upgrade factory card or enlist factory card, Fomof might be kind of kicking himself a little bit. I wouldn't say it's over though. You can swing a lot of points when you're not IFA, especially with all his workers. So taking a long time to decide. So I'm guessing no deploy factory card available. Yeah. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. He probably took that away from Nevic, I'm guessing. Well, let's see. Yeah, Nevic will be the next one to move to the factory. And with what? Yeah, just getting more coins. Not even really winning on coins at Sax Mill is kind of a problem. Really should be versus these two combos. Like, really liking what Nevic's doing here. I'm into it, and I think it's pretty cool and creative. That's why I call him the Alchemist, as per usual. And he's not disappointed. I told him, you better get this one done tonight. And I don't want to see any poor play from you, Nevic. Oh, very cool. 4 recruits, tactical mastery. Oh, man. But there's one star that's going to be a real problem. I think he's going to maybe... I don't know if he'll go upgrade star. That's so many turns. Unless he can get a... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to... He might just move a lot because he's got so much power. I don't know. But you can't... Tagawa, moving on Tagawa's not that bad. I think he might just like use the factory card, get a bunch of oil, somewhere safe. Move, upgrade, move, upgrade, move, upgrade. You know what I actually think is way better is just going for like a power star, way quicker. Just taking some fights on Sax. Just keep Ronin it up. He needs one more. He needs a Ronin though is the problem. He needs to take Ronin. What was the last move here? Oh, preparing for a... Oh, not a good encounter. I missed a lot of it, but Nevic preparing to enlist when he moves. So kind of slow in the mid game here a little bit. All he did was trade for the food. He wasn't able to like pick anything up out of it. Looks like he's at 5 workers. Okay. So Saxony on the high bid needs to be real careful of being dove. Being suicided, because if their stars go up, which he hasn't turned in any objectives or anything. If he doesn't have a factory card, which he won't, it looks like, he's going to have nothing to do after one more enlist. So one more turn of having something to do on his off turns when he's not moving, and other than that, he won't have anything to do on Saxony. But let's take a look, because Saxony's probably going to be, yeah, suicidable. He needs a little bit more stars for it to be ready, but the points show that he's going to be all set. High bid on Sax is risky. You got to stay like really grouped. You got to burst out your stars. It's that's why I thought this Sax mill was a trap. I think he overpaid for it, honestly. It's just really deficient. You can't do enough stuff smoothly enough or quick enough. Having access to enlist is just it's extra turns early. Okay, very nice. Upgrade. Oh, Nevic looking to finish 2 more upgrades while finishing his workers. So, yeah, not able to be bumped either over there. I guess Nevic, yeah, wants 2 more food. It's pretty eloquent here. I mean, not eloquent, elegant. Nevic's play is elegant, but will it be quick enough? I mean, 0 stars. He's doing every star possible. That's part of the problem. Okay, Dur. No Ronin, just Shinobi getting a block. Don't know about that. It's fine, but yeah, picked up. Okay, yeah, he picked up the metal he needs. Yeah, so I think no upgrades. I think he's just gonna keep hitting sacks with Ronin, which will even make sacks even more suicidable because he's got the points to make it work. And excuse me, until Nevic starts bumping things. Yeah, look at that. He's up. He's up 9 points on Fomof, who has some spread, but Fomof has a spit of 17. So if I'm Dur, I'm like, I'm loving this. All he needs is one combat and then a power star, which those are gonna happen since he's got the points. See, okay, yep, Fomof just now, not good. That's not good. He is. Nevic needs a couple stars, but in 2 more turns he'll turn in 2 stars, and then he'll turn in 1 more after that. I bet you he'll hold his objective. I think Nevic might wait to move to the factory as he wins or something like that while taking a fight. Okay, yeah, I mean, he'll upgrade, but I think it's going to be a Ronin thing, Ronin deal. Yep, there's the Ronin move. He needs to get these mechs to tunnels, and then he can start just taking Ronin loss fights. So Fomof now has to move and will be out of things to do. Impossible to. He could take the. I think he needs to take the factory here, but he's gonna have to eat 2 traps. He's pretty much forced to, because he'll have nothing to do when he can't move, and he's down 3 to Dur. Plus, you know, his power's so low. If there's a power trap here, it's not so bad. But losing 4 coins gonna hurt. But I think Fomof is like probably realizing he has to eat 2 traps and take a factory card here. And honestly, Dur's move to block, I think, was a mistake. Because Fomof couldn't have gotten. Yeah, it would have been a 2v1, and he wouldn't have been able to win it. Because best case scenario, he has 11. Whereas Dur probably has a 5 plus 7 power. There is something, though. If Fomof eats both these traps, takes a factory card, and turns in an objective, or 2 objectives, he could win. He might have three metal as an objective. I think he's probably doing some math here, actually. He's going to have... Yeah, he'd have to have two movement objectives, which would be insanely lucky. Maybe that's why he did that oil slow opening, because he knew he didn't need a factory card. The fact that he's pausing makes me think he's doing math. He needs to beat Dur by 17. Yeah, by propping those traps, though, he's taking away 8 points from Dur, plus all the whatever penalties he sustains, but take this down to 48. Yeah, here we go. What's he doing? Okay, yeah, he must not have 2 movement objectives. I think this is a mistake, though. I mean, it would have been really lucky to have 2 movement objectives, but I think he has to take the factory. The other problem is, okay, by Dur moving away, he makes him proc him, but then stops the movements. So then that's just some easy Ronin fights. Oh, interesting. It's almost like he invited Fomof in, but then uses Shinobi to just jump back and then can get the Ronin. So maybe Fomof's choice was correct, actually. And I just didn't realize Dur was trying to trap him, trying to entrap him. Ensnare and entrap. Something a better player would have seen than myself, but now I understand. Ensnare and entrap. I don't know what Fomof is going to do with resources here. Like, there's nothing. He can take 3. Oh, no, he can't. There's nothing to do with this. What's he going to take? Wood? Okay. Oh, yeah. So he takes 2 to gain... Takes 2 to gain 4. So he gains 1 coin off of that. And his opponents each get a coin. So he was net +1 and they all were net +1. Or sorry, he was net +2. They were all net +1. So that's really not a good encounter. That didn't work out well at all. But I do think Dur almost trapped him there. Oh, very cool by Nevic. Getting a little double bonus here, not getting it bumped. That's neighbor tunnels, neighbor tunnels, neighbor tunnels. I'm loving this. Okay. Nevic's play is sweet, and he can hide in the lakes as long as Tagawa can't get to him. He's got enough. You know, if Nevic gets. Oh, okay, so Fomof just doing more of those. That's not gonna do anything. You can't just enlist past being done. Nevic gonna get 2 stars here. Really cool. Then he's got a movement for an enlist star plus. He's gonna have a build, his last building. These stars are gonna start coming in for Nevic. This is looking beautiful for Nevic. I think now's the time for Tagawa to start doing the Ronin dives. Yeah, Dur needs to make some moves or else Nevic's going to be hitting 2 more stars. In the next 2 turns, he's turning in a star each one. Actually, 2. He's got 3 stars, 2 and 1. Power star and build. Enlist. And then after that, objective and 1 fight. So this is going to be Nevic's game in 3 turns if nothing else happens. But I think he had the most intricate and comprehensive strategy and read sort of what would happen in the game the most. Plus had the hardest setup to play probably as well. All right, here we go. Dur's just gonna finish his mechs, I guess, but it's painful. It's unupgraded, and his factory card's not great. Yeah, so, oh, okay, not finishing mechs. Just take the Ronin, and then I believe he just needs to win this fight. But will he have the points? Putting down some resources helps. He's only up 3 on Nevic. So if he gets 3 more plus 2, that's 5. He'll be up 8 on Nevic, but the bid is... Oh, yeah, that'll count. The bid is 7. But yeah, he's not winning this one. He could have won it by 1 if he had 13, 2 more 10. Nah, he couldn't have won that. It was on uh-oh. Up to 5 stars now. Okay, this is where Nevic's going to start taking advantage of Saxony. 10-point difference between... Yeah, so there's a 10-point difference in bids between Nord and Sax. So Nevic can take 2 combat, take 2... I don't think he will. But what Nevic could do is move, enlist, have a free fight here. Yeah, he can move, enlist, and take a free fight. Dur has to finish on a non-move. Well, let's see. No, he can finish on a move fight. Yeah, I think Nevic will build here. And then next turn dive Sax, as well as step on the factory and enlist to win it. I think that's it. But Dur can win by walking here. I don't know if 2 stars will get Nevic 6 points. He's not getting more build bonuses, so Nevic might need to move here just to stall Dur's next turn where he takes a territory. Oh, Sax's turn. Okay, and this is the... Oh, this is perfect for Nevic. Huh. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if it's perfect for Nevic because Dur might just win with his triple move here. What was the thinking by Fomof there? Not sure what the thinking was, but oh, I see. So Nevic goes next. He can have 2 stars out of it. Yeah, if I was Nevic, I would probably. Oh, okay. Oh, is Fomof? Fomof needs one more. Oh no, Fomof went to 5. Okay. I don't think he would have ended it if he hadn't won, so maybe that worked. Well played. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was out of it. So let's see. He had to beat Nevic by 10, which he did. He had to beat Dur by uh 17, which he beat him by 20. Wow. I mean, you can only lose coin on one. So, and neither of these hurt him in his endgame score. That was pretty cool. Very cool. I did not see that happening. Going to 5 stars was really risky. I think he was just. They didn't think he was in it anymore, so that's why no one chose to go for the suicide. Let's see, because Dur attacked him and then lost the fight. Yeah, with his turn being next. That was well played. I did not see that coming. Yeah, so Nevic's stuff was a little too slow. All right, that was a really cool finish. Interesting. Yeah, that attack was a tricky one. I guess you don't want to get sacks to 5 stars if they win the fight and then start their turn with 5 and they go right after you. Oh damn, he had get rich, he had a enlist, he had a dive, he had 3. Had that turned in, you still get me on TB. Even had a, oh yeah. Yeah, you want to hold that anyways. Yeah, the factory was terrible. Well, Fomof, I apologize. I thought that you couldn't win this on Sacks Mill, and you pulled it out. That was really good, and you calculated and everything. Intense one. Yeah, so I figured Nevic would end on a non-move because he was forced to. Basically, he needed the score to stop them, even though that's not best practice. Yeah. Yep, that's the problem with counting on combat denials from the other people. I don't think Fomof even, he won what, 1 fight? Yeah, no, 2 fights. Okay. 2 fights? Interesting. Yeah, it's risky playing that Ronin power game, I guess, as well. Huh. Interesting. Build or combat. Oh yeah, that's true. Build or combat. I think that was super well played by Nevic though. I liked that quite a bit. Let's take a look at the next set of bids. I think Fomof needs a minute here. All right. Oh, I'm recording it. I'm not streaming it.